It is day 3 of our holiday, forest holidays, our little pre-Christmas trip. It is early in the morning. It is still very frosty, as you can see from that field there. We are up early. We are up in the freezing cold, frosty conditions, because today is our big activity day. We have got lots of stuff planned for today.
Day 3.
It is day 3, yeah.
Day 3.
It's what?
We're going to be a Snowman on Channel 4.
We're not watching Snowman. We're going to a Snowman afternoon tea.
Oh!
He's struggling to get his head around what we're doing today because it's quite action-packed. So 10 o'clock, first up, me and Short Stay are going air rifle shooting. Doesn't concern him, nice and easy. That's why we're up early, so we can be ready for that. But then at 2 o'clock, we've got a Snowman and the Snowdog afternoon tea, which Andy keeps saying, Channel 4. He thinks we're just going to watch the Snowman and the Snowdog. We're not watching it. We're going out to have afternoon tea, and it's going to be Snowman and the Snowdog themed. I don't know how to explain this, but we're going out at 2 o'clock, and then we're going out again at 5 o'clock to see a reindeer.
They're back home.
We're not going home today, home on Friday.
Channel 4.
2 o'clock we're going for tea, and 5 o'clock we're going to see the reindeer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Easy peasy. But I need to have breakfast. Breakfast and faffing around complete. We are now going out shooting. Look, he's already dressed for using a gun. Goodness me. We're off to do some shooting. I don't think I've shot an air rifle since I was like 10 and I went on a scout camp. This is...
I ever have.
You never shot? No. Interesting. Well, there you go then. Let's see who's best.
Nottingham, but...
Well, yeah, I was going to say, I assumed you would have grown up with it. Yeah. It's all very wintry and Christmassy out here this morning. We also have a bug hotel. I can't see any bugs in there. We would have a sit down, but the bench is completely frosted over as well. It's cold and I've left my gloves back at the cabin.
Put the gun on your leg and I put the sand up here, and then you can just hit the top.
Is that you ringing the bell straight away?
So just keep shooting.
Typical old Nottingham Short Stay, hitting the bell straight away. You're a pro at that, aren't you?
Proper Nottingham lad now.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be embarrassed here. This is not acceptable.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh no, because I used 2 which is at 8 pistol. I hit only 6 out of 8. I hit 6 out of 8 shots on the target. Because I used 2 for
Is it loaded? No, okay.
Let me put a key in your pocket because it will keep in my pocket.
Come on, Ozzy.
Yeah.
Why are you tight? Do it.
All that matters now is that I beat him. Results incoming. There's mine. We haven't added up the scores yet. I'm pretty sure I beat him. We'll confirm shortly. We're now aiming at the fun targets. We've got little bells and wild boars and all sorts of things to aim at. This is fun. We've now had to go on the longer range targets. This was me. Short Stay. We are adding up scores in a minute, don't you worry. We have finished. We have added up the scores. 29 to 20. That means we need a forfeit for Short Stay.
I don't know about that one.
We'll come up with a forfeit. Let me know down in the comments. What forfeit should Short Stay do? And we'll get him to do it before the end of the week. I did not realise how cold it was out there until we got back in here and the heat just hit me. It is cold outside today. It's just gone 11 o'clock. We've just made it back to the cabin. Next activity is in 3 hours, where we have this Snowman and the Snowdog afternoon tea. So not only have we got to wait around for 3 hours, but I can't really eat because I've got to save myself for afternoon tea. This is a disaster. Plus, just bought another bottle of this delicious squash. £5.15. It's nice, but £5.15. I ask you. After a nice relaxing couple of hours of doing absolutely nothing, we're out and about again. It's actually the first time since we've been here that Mr. Grumpy has been out of the house, and he is in a grumpy about it. He doesn't want to come out, but we're doing it. Come on, Andy. We're just going to go and have some food.
Then go home.
Yeah, we're going to have some food and then go back to the cabin.
Then you finished.
Yes.
No reindeer today.
Well, this isn't the reindeer. The reindeer's later.
At home. No reindeer.
This isn't the reindeer. We're going to go and get something to eat.
This way.
Yes, this way.
Go that way, yeah.
He's really grumpy about it. Well, this is very snazzy. We have snowman themed teacups and saucers and plates and everything is snowman and the Snowdog themed.
Which one?
Which is awesome. Somebody, even though he's being grumpy, is a big fan of the Snowman and the Snowdog. Now he's in here, he's calmed down a little bit. We broke one of the golden rules of doing stuff with Andy. We'd never actually brought him over to this building before, so he had no idea where he was going or what it involved. Now he's in here, and he's got his stuff, and the Wi-Fi from the cabin still works here. He's fine, he's happy. We have had to negotiate with him that we're not going to bring him to see the reindeer later, which I think I'm still going to sneak out and come and see the reindeer. But we've told him once we're done here, back to the cabin, he can go in the hot tub and then we won't bother him for the rest of the day. And he seems happy with that. The mad thing is this particular activity is the one we picked to do for him. It's also the most expensive one.
Oh, is this for children?
Yeah, exactly. But I'm going to enjoy it. I've never had an afternoon tea before. Yeah. What a teapot that is. That is amazing. All the kit is just brilliant. We need this for home to replace our normal stuff. This is spectacular. This is Andy's one.
We've got toast.
And then we've got these as well. We took the top off of Andy's toasted sandwiches and it's turned into toast, so he's got a little bit. He's also enjoying marshmallows. What do you got on his plate?
At home.
There's just so much food. This is...
You want at home?
It's mid-afternoon we're having this. I don't think we're having dinner tonight. This is a lot of food. I've never been one to skirt controversy, and I know the order you put your cream and jam on a scone is important, especially if you're from like Cornwall, Devon, down that way. I don't know why there's dispute over whether you put the cream first or the jam first. Surely a normal person just puts cream on one side, jam on the other,
Bank holidays after Christmas.
and then combines them. It's so easy.
Show us what you do.
Somebody's cheered up.
He said next to the speaker.
Would you like to describe what you're eating currently?
A gold-topped chocolate orange mousse, and it's divine. I'd marry this. So good.
Which is saying something, because she won't marry me after nearly 10 years.
Oh, I gave you a date and you went. No.
This thing's good as well. It's like a apple pie cinnamony thing. It's all good. Oh my word, I am so stuffed. We have got 2 little doggy bag box things full of cakes and scones and mince pies. And as we walked out the door, Andy spotted the playground. So I've somehow got to stay upright, despite the fact I'm more full than I've ever been in my life. You going on the swing? Hey! This good?
Yeah. Wahey.
Wahey! There's a birds of prey thing going on over there as well. We're watching them do it while we're eating, but they've gone into the other end of the field now.
Hey, look at that.
I'm hoping the birds of prey don't come and steal my scones. Somebody certainly cheered up massively. Now he fully understands what we were doing and that we're going back to the cabin in a minute. We've definitely abandoned the reindeer plan because it was meet the reindeers, Santa and a barbecue, and I don't think any of us could cope with a barbecue in 2 hours time after the amount of food we've just eaten. I don't think we'll be eating again today. These takeaway boxes, these will be for tomorrow. We're going to have cake for breakfast just to do it all over again.
And then we'll go back to the cabin.
We put up.
In the future, we'll pretend that he built this den and that we didn't just walk past it.
I'm going to tickle you.
Yeah.
I am. I'm going to that and going.
Yeah.
Well, it seems my greatest fear of the holiday was completely unfounded. As we were walking back up the little road there, I said to this lot, we've got a Schrodinger's Dave situation, where at that point he had both wrecked and not wrecked the cabin, and we wouldn't know until we got back. Well, we've come through the door, and he was sat in the exact same spot on the chair that he was when we left. Only now that we're here, is he back up on that worktop? Oi! Because I've just put those cakes down there before I put them in the fridge. But we made sure we shut all the curtains and stuff because he has been having a few arguments with the local squirrels over the last few days. So I shut everything so he couldn't see them, and he was just sat there for, I mean, we were out for over an hour. So he can be trusted, it seems. He's actually settled into this place really, really well. I expected to have some kind of issue with him, but he can absolutely fine. Yeah, he'll go anywhere and just settle in straight away. And you just outed where we live.
Oh. It doesn't
really matter anymore, I suppose. You haven't worked at the prison for a year, nearly. 6 months, 8 months, whatever it's been.
6 months.
And we're moving soon anyway, so nah. Boys and girls, me and Short Stay, he's over there somewhere, can't see him, it's so dark. I back out to go and see this reindeer that we've been promised. It is so dark, I can't actually see where I'm going because I've got my torch shining in my eyes. And it means I can see nothing. But if I turn it off, you can't see me. Oh, we've actually made it to the road. Good job I stopped there. Yeah, hopefully we'll find some light somewhere on the way. It's only 5 o'clock, this is ridiculous. Well, here we have it. Some reindeer. Could be horses with hats on, it's so dark I can't tell. Let's come over and have a little look.
It's different, do you know what I mean?
No, you don't eat it. It's a present.
Hello.
I can look behind you.
Chewing.
Which one's which?
That's the noise. You're getting a good light. Yeah, it's my coffee, not yours. Tom Hardy in a cardi is my favourite. Tom Hardy in a cardi? Oh, yes, please. I'll be honest. See, I'm not sure. Oh, I am. It's that grumbly noise.
There you go. Reindeer. Andy didn't want to come out again. We figured come out and take a few pictures. Show him that it definitely did happen. Reindeer. Well, Andy's plan for the evening has been ruined a little bit because he's been waiting all day to come in the hot tub. It's not been raining all day. He wanted to come in the dark because we did that yesterday, I think, or the first day. So he's been waiting for it to get dark so he can come in the hot tub in the dark because it's cool with the lights on. And it's now raining. Doesn't want to come in. He has to come in with his coat on, which kind of defeats the object. So unfortunately, no hot tub for Andy this evening, probably. He's not very happy about it, but you can be sure I'm not going to miss the opportunity to sit in here for 10 or 15 minutes. It is literally freezing cold out here. It is, when I checked on my phone a minute ago, -1 Celsius. That is obviously in the UK. -1 Celsius. My top half at the moment is quite chilly, but the hot tub is lovely and warm. So I'm going to put you down, submerge myself as far as I can to get out of the rain and enjoy 10 minutes of just really nice hot tub action. It is absolutely chucking it down with rain now. I am fully submerged apart from my head. My head is freezing and getting very wet. My body is awesome. I did try and get out a minute ago because it seemed ridiculous to be out here in the pouring rain, but just getting my shoulders up out of the water with the cold rain hitting me, not my idea of fun. I might be sleeping in here tonight. Boys and girls, we have reached that point in the week where we are going to spend an evening sitting in the kitchen playing Mario Party. You know we love Mario Party, and we've got the new one as well, which we haven't played yet. I can't remember what it's called.
Something party.
Yeah, Mario is probably in there as well. The new Mario Party is somewhere in my... Here it is, I think. Mario Party Superstars. We're going to give that a bash, and we'll see you tomorrow.